don't know if anyone except for me remembers this crash happening. Last year I crashed my drone into a tree after only having it for a couple of months. And every time I flew my drone after that, that's basically all that I could think about. Last year I also got my recreational drone pilot certificate, which didn't really take that much. I didn't have to study for anything or learn anything new. It was a multiple choice question that throughout the whole test, if you selected the incorrect answer, it wouldn't count that against you. It would simply teach you which is the right answer and why. If I wanted to use my drone for anything more than recreational purposes, there's a required FAA license that's called the Part 107. While it wasn't essential or required to have this license, as I already took the recreational drone pilot course, having the Part 107 license would not only allow me the freedom to use my drone for commercial use, but I thought it would give me the confidence to fly my drone without looking over my shoulder, worried that I'm flying somewhere I'm not supposed to, like into a tree or into FAA airspace. However, this test was kind of intimidating because every time you take the test, like if you fail or something the first time, you have to pay $175. Has to be taken at a testing facility. It's 60 questions, you have 120 minutes to answer them, and you're watched the whole time. So I've known about this test for a year and haven't done anything for a year, so I've kind of been procrastinating until finally I purchased and scheduled this test 2 weeks ago, knowing that if I didn't ever schedule it, then I wouldn't ever study for it. For the past 2 weeks, I've been studying by watching these free YouTube videos about how to pass the Part 107 exam. While watching these videos, I took copious notes of all of the things that I didn't know, and there was a lot of things that I didn't know. I then used those notes to review instead of watching hours and hours of videos again. There are paid courses available to prepare you better. I think that these paid resources probably are more up to date than some of the videos that I've been watching. But in my opinion, they're not really necessary, as I found all of the information that I needed to pass the test online for free. I'll say I learned a lot of cool things, like how to read METARs and TAFs. METARs and TAFs are essentially weather reports, but look like absolute gibberish on first glance. I also learned how to read a sectional map. There's this website that I learned about called SkyVector, which is a really cool map website, but not like Google Maps. Don't expect to route a drive or anything on it. It's full of sectional maps, which describe the airspace all over the United States. I love it. It's fascinating, and it's a great resource whether you're a drone pilot or a helicopter or plane pilot.
We have clearance, Clarence.
Roger, Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
And maybe some of the information that was on the test that I studied isn't vital to flying a drone, but it was still really fun to learn about. And I also took several practice tests, which I'll link in the description below. So I studied over the 2 weeks and studied some more until I passed with an 85. Most of the questions that I missed had to do with the law updates from last year. In April 2021, there was an update to some of the laws and regulations around Part 107. There didn't seem to be a ton of resources on this update, at least not on YouTube. So I just watched one video over that update, and I should have watched it again. But all I had to do was pass with a score of 70 or higher, and I did. I'm still waiting on a hard copy of my license to come in, but I was given a temporary one, which has already made me feel a ton better, knowing when and where I should and shouldn't fly, and just being more aware of my surroundings, including trees. I did make a playlist with all of the videos that I watched to prepare for the exam. It did get kind of repetitive after a while, but I think that made me more confident in some of the questions that I answered. And on that note, let me know if you ever need a drone pilot. I might know someone.
You just said really cool choice.
Thank you. It is really cool. Someone's calling me. Like literally at the window. Let me see what they want. I guess it's time to take the test. Bye. I'll let you know how it goes.